Hey guys, Emilio here. Just wanted to do a follow-up video from my original one. It's been 6, 7 years since I posted my first of many videos regarding the journey I've been on in relation to this injury, the TFCC, specifically on my right wrist. And yeah, I've been noticing a few comments popping up from those of you who followed from the beginning, wanting to know where I'm at now, and just to update you on any progress I've actually made since then. And this is what it's about. And I want to kick things off, though, with a special thanks. Some of you have been kind enough to share your own journeys with me in relation to the treatments that you've had, the types of injuries that you've sustained, and the symptoms that have come from those injuries. And I've had a good balance of positives and negatives, and happy to report that for the most part it's been positive feedback from you guys who've shared your own journeys with me. So thank you again to those of you who have, and for those of you wanting to know where I'm at today, without further ado, I can say that for the last 2 to 3 years, at least, I have been pain-free, roughly, with my wrist, that is. I don't recall when the last symptom was, and I don't have to wear the wrist splints anymore. I don't have to have a brace anymore. I'm not on anti-inflammatories for wrist pain anymore. I still work out. I work out at the gym and I lift weights, light weights. My routine predominantly focuses around slow control as opposed to high intensity type training. So for me, it's just enjoying the experience for what it is, and using dumbbells over barbells. Dumbbells in particular because I can have the flexibility of positioning my wrists in the most comfortable way possible, as opposed to barbells having been restricted in one position, that way or this way. With the dumbbells, I can be this angle on this one and this angle on that one. It can be slightly off or askew, so to speak, so that I can be at my most comfort. And I can honestly say I haven't felt a twinge, a tweak, any sort of mishap. I play with my 5-year-old son indoors, outdoors. We crawl along the floor, we wrestle. It's been a relatively pain-free experience for me over these last few years in particular. So if that's a silver lining for any of you, if that gives you any hope that you can recover from this in time with proper care and proper treatment without the need for surgery, then let it be that. I know I'm a little biased because I've had 2 surgeries on the right wrist, but they both failed when I had them done. So technically, I've had surgery, it failed, and in time, I've gotten better. I don't want to say healed. I think saying healed is a dangerous message to deliver, because while I don't have any symptoms as I sit here and speak to you now, I've certainly wouldn't go and start doing open palmed push-ups at a high rate. I would still prefer to do them on my knuckles or using grips. And even more so, I prefer using dumbbells in general, and a bench. So on that note, I wouldn't say healed, but I'm symptom-free. And whatever that's worth to you, know that put yourself in a position that you don't aggravate your wrist while still being able to function as close to as normal as possible. Do that for long enough, and hopefully in time, all our bodies are different. All our bodies respond to different things differently. They respond to the same things differently. But in time, my hope for you is the outcome that I have today, which is relatively pain-free experience. I think the concern that I have that's underlying when I do things open palm is more than likely akin to post-traumatic stress as opposed to actual real fear that something's going to go wrong again. Although it's always in the back of my mind. But stay on the path. Keep doing what you're doing that's helping with recovery in whatever format that comes. The doctors out there know what they know, but they don't know what they don't know. There's a lot of crazy, wild treatments, wild therapies coming out now in 2026, and a lot of those could contribute towards a faster recovery time for you. I hope if any of you watching this or have been on this journey with me since I started all those years ago, if you've definitely had any of those experiences and this prompts an update from you, please share them. Not necessarily just for myself, but for others on this channel or who visit this channel to come across your content, to come across your information and your experience, and certainly across those that have benefited you in some way that might end up benefiting them. So that's me. That's my journey, caught up in a 6 or 7 year gap. Thanks again for everybody who's been on this with me. And if I can answer any more questions that I haven't answered in this video, please feel free to drop a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All the best.